Childs, and I'm back with another very special interview. Now, today we have our first ever teen interviewee on the show. Here we have a rising actress, a budding film comedian, Madison Burks. Madison, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. So, you're our first teen guest.
Okay.
Yeah, we wanted to expand the palette and talk to people who are young and kind of on the come up. So, I always like to start with telling people, where are you from?
I'm from Madison, California, born and raised there.
You're born and raised there. And how did you get into acting? Because I find with a lot of kid stars, usually their parents are pushing them into it. Like, was that your story, or how'd your story go?
So my parents put me into a performing arts summer camp when I was around 7 years old, and I kind of just stuck to that. But like the first year I was there, I really enjoyed it, so I just kept going.
And how old are you now?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 next week.
Oh, wow. So you're almost 17. Wow. Almost 18, but not quite. So, with being a teen actor, and I know that you've done some things. You've done a national commercial with Uber, and you've done a slew of short films. You've had some Broadway auditions. What's your favorite project that you worked on, your favorite audition that you've had?
My favorite project that I've worked on, I would say Google Pixel and the NBA and WNBA collab. That was my first ever commercial, but it was really good. Like
the Google Pixel commercial?
Yes, it was really good. The people were good. I got to meet a lot of famous people.
Who did you get to meet?
I seen Drewski.
Nice.
Some WNBA players. It was really cool, and I made a lot of good relationships out of that. So I think that was definitely my favorite project.
Google Pixel.
Yes.
And what is the Google Pixel? Is that like a phone? Or?
Yeah, it was the phone. But
that
they
was
changed
the phone
it.
pad thing. I remember that. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm sure you got to eat good on set too.
I did. Every set I go on though, I eat good. But that one was like
different, right? Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about being on set is the food.
Yeah, it was really good.
Nice. And so you met Drewski right before he like really blew up.
Yeah, he was still famous, but like not like all the way. So it was cool. He was a really cool person. He was actually funny in real life. So.
Really? I like Drewski. I really do. I think that he's a charismatic guy. So that's cool. And now, what do you really like about acting?
I like being able to express myself in a different way. Like I can pour my creativity into lines and not like, because I'm not like a very like drawing type of person. I think that I would say that's my form of creativity, and I also like the fact that I am starting to make a difference as I like do it more and more, because I want to be a representation for other girls, because I feel like I don't really have much representation for people that look like me. So the more that I do it, the more that I feel like I'm meeting that goal to be a representation for other girls like me.
Chocolate girls.
Yes.
I love that. Now, what are your favorite 3 things about being on set?
My favorite 3 things are definitely the food. I usually make a lot of relationships out of being on set, so I think definitely that. And I would say hair and makeup, because usually I have like different hair and makeup every single time I go, so it's cool seeing myself in a different way.
And they do what do? They do your natural hair? Sometimes you have to wear wigs?
Sometimes I have braids or my natural hair. Like the most recent one I just did, I had my natural hair. It was really good. And then sometimes they go full beat makeup, or they just go natural. So it's cool seeing how they can switch it up.
I need to take all your little pictures and stuff for Instagram. Really cute. Okay, and so the Uber teen commercial, I remember when I saw that commercial, I was like, oh my God, is that Madison? And then it was like, oh my God, Uber has an app and they're letting you just have your kids get picked up and dropped off. What was that like, and have you actually used the service?
It was really cool. I feel like the way we filmed it, it was exactly how it was supposed to be put out. Like we had to go through like checking the license plate, like seeing the driver face to face. Like it was a lot of stuff that we had to do that wasn't necessarily required for any other Uber. So it was cool like doing that. And then like I've never used it personally, but I know people that have, and it's very beneficial to them and to like their families and stuff. And it's more protective for them, and they feel comfortable going in Ubers now, because as a teen they can't do that.
And their friend was in the commercial. So they kind of trusted a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I know that girl. All right, and now I do want to ask more about like what you see your future being in acting. Like, do you eventually want to get on a TV show? Do you eventually want to do movies? Like, what do you want to do?
I think my main goal is to do either a movie or a TV show, but like with an actress or an actor who is from LA. I think that, or like where I'm from, I feel like it would be very authentic and entertaining, especially since I know the area and things like that. And then it could be like, for other kids that live by me or around me, it would be cool to see them see me on TV. Like, oh, I know where that's at. I know where she's at. That like, I want to see people do that, and I don't really get to do that. So I think that
So you want to do something like a Moesha?
Yeah, like Moesha or like Insecure, like based Inglewood. Like I go to school in Inglewood, so I pretty much know like a lot of the areas. But that is my main goal.
So like in a TV show?
Yeah.
Something local?
Yes.
You don't have to travel. You not like traveling?
Not really. I don't like planes. I don't like.
Because you had an audition for the Harry Potter musical on Broadway.
Yes.
How is that gonna go?
I was gonna have to take that flight.
Yeah. You're gonna have to be in New York for a while.
Yes.
Doing a lot. Are you taking classes right now?
Currently, no, but a couple months ago, I was taking classes like consistently for like 3 years, every Tuesday. Taking classes at this, at Dominique Becton Film and Acting Academy in Torrance, I think. So, yeah.
Excuse me. It's a hot year. Drinking a little bit. Okay, so back to the questions. Any advice to young actors that are like trying to do what you're doing?
I would say, as long as you love it, keep doing it, and don't take rejection as failure. I feel like a lot of people, when they get no's or they get no feedback at all, they feel like they're not good enough or that they don't try enough. But I feel like if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. Like, don't dwell on the things you didn't get too much, because it can only take you so far. Like, then you'll start to limit yourself, and I don't think that's really good if you are very passionate about something. So I think just keep trying and just keep pushing yourself forward regardless of any feedback. And if you get good feedback, I would say always apply that into whatever you do the next time.
Absolutely. That's great advice for young actors. Great advice. Now, what's your dream job?
My dream job is obviously acting, but I would say I want to start getting into more directing. I think that, I don't want to say I'm bossy, but I feel like I can be the person to tell people what to do in a good way and not necessarily in a controlling way, because I'm very open to like people's ideas, whether that's in acting, whether that's in school, whether that's in anything. So I feel like as a director, I could be the one to apply people's ideas and what they think to my film. So it could not just be my film, but it could be collectively, like they put in, it wasn't just me.
Because you care about how everything turns out.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that you have to do that to be a director, because otherwise it don't work.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work at all. So college, that's coming up for you in like another year, right?
Yes.
Are you looking at colleges right now?
I am. My main college, I would say, is Howard, and then after Howard is like USC, mainly because of their like acting programs. So I think that's it. But Howard, yeah, for sure.
Howard is an amazing school, and I would love that for you. I would absolutely love Howard for you. So many of their people that have gone there have gone on to do great things. Taraji P. Henson has gone there.
Chadwick Boseman. He has the whole arts thing named after him. Like it's
there's a lot of great people who've come out of Howard. So I really hope that you get into it. That'd be great. USC is great too. And now, what about your summer plans? What do you plan to do?
This summer I plan to work again. Last summer I worked at this aquatic center in Carson. And it was really cool. It was very low key.
There's an aquatic center in Carson?
In Dominguez.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I worked there.
Right next to the high school. Okay.
I worked there. It was really low key. It was very low impact. I really liked it because I didn't have to do much, but I still got paid. And I still got to communicate with people and build up my communication skills. So I'll probably work again. And then since this is technically like my last summer before I go to college, I just want to do like everything. Like I just want to have fun with my cousins, my sisters, like my siblings, everybody. I just want to have fun. Because this summer I didn't really do that. I just worked and then that was it. And then I also want to be on set more so I get booked for more things because that's really fun. And then in the summer you have more time and it's not like you have school or stuff, so it's not like gotta wake up the next morning and this and that.
So you're gonna be out from morning to night, is what you're
Yeah.
saying. You just want to take advantage of your whole full summer
Yeah,
this
my
year.
whole, yeah.
Now, your mom said you just did a short film last week. Can you talk about that film, what it was about? Because I heard you guys got into a lot of film festivals.
Yeah, so around this time last year, we recorded a short film called Spam Risk, and it was about a woman and about a woman who was in COVID at the time, but her husband had passed away, and she was kind of like going through like drinking addiction and like pill addiction and stuff like that. But this spam caller called her, and he didn't mean to call her, and then from then it just dwelled into a relationship. And then my part in it, I was the man's daughter, so like me and another girl, we were his adopted daughters, and then we just kind of like all came together
As a family.
Yeah.
It sounds like a romantic comedy drama.
Yeah,
It's very cool.
it was really cool.
Well, I don't know what the laws are. You're not 18, so I don't know if we can tell people where to find you, but where can they find you?
You can find me on IMDb as Madison Burks. You can find me on Instagram at _.MaddieJ. And you can, yeah, that's pretty much.
Okay, well, thank you so much for coming, and thank you for watching us out there in my TV land. We appreciate you guys so much, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you for coming.